But yeah, so as people come in the room, testing out the audio. Ashanti in the building. Ashanti playing Aisha in Tough Love Atlanta, getting it in. Let me mute myself back here. And then also myself, I'm the co-creator, director of Tough Love Atlanta. Boom, audio coming through there too. But yeah, for the most part, this has been a incredible season. We did all like the first window. We did everything on Clio TV at first, and then we had the second window for the YouTube family, the YouTube channel, and the fans is loving. I'm looking in right now. Let me give a quick shout out. I see Miracle. We back. Yep, we back. This is the after show, so you can get a little bit more intimate with Ashanti, a wonderful, amazing actress. Myself, the co-creator. What's up? Talk to him, Ashanti. What's going
on? First of all, shout out to Miracle. Miracle is always here. He's always there. Love it. Thank you, Miracle. Thank you to everybody who continues to watch. Yeah, we're here for a live Q&A to talk to y'all about behind the scenes. Episode 8 was crazy. We can talk about that. Let's hit it off.
Yeah. So let me go in. Let me just let everybody know. This is the live after show. It's raw, uncut. So just go in the comments if you have any questions. We will address them. Give you as much information as possible. And let me just hit this first question from Kimora Michelle. Where is the theme song from? The theme song is Die Daily. I'll put a link in the comments below of like the actual the song, but it's called Die Daily. We play it at the intro of every scene. It's kind of like that foreshadow for everybody, just what's gonna happen. So Die Daily, that's the track.
It's intense.
But yeah. So Ashanti, tell us how you feel about Aisha thus far. How do you feel about her and her friends? What's going on? How do you feel about her?
How do I feel about Iesha? I like Iesha. I feel like Iesha has I feel like she's growing from episode 1 to episode 8. I feel like she's growing, and you can see the growth because she's not fully yet though, not fully, because in episode 8 she's still waiting on Trey to hit her back when you could just hit him up yourself, right? But she's having this growth moment where she's trying to reach out. She knows she's done something a little wrong. She knows she's kind of did a little too much. So she's having that realization, that self-reflection. That's it right there. And she's growing. I'm enjoying Iesha right now. I want her to really fall into Trey. I want her to fall into Trey and go back and come back strong with Trey.
Okay. Have you ever experienced or had friends that experienced like a situation like Aisha, where their partner have previously been with somebody of the same sex, but they still try to pursue the relationship? Have you ever heard about something like that in real life?
I have not heard of that in real life. I know it happens, but I haven't heard about it. I was just talking to one of my friends. He asked me that question, could I do that in real life? And I think the thing is for Aisha is the fact that she's learning something about somebody else, right? And everybody's not always as accepting right away. She's going through her own emotions trying to deal with it because she likes him. She really does like him. But then it's a heart and mind matter. My heart is telling me I like you, but my mind is telling me like this might be weird. I don't know, like if you are really into me. I see you talking to dudes. It's weird. So I feel like she's going through that thing where I'm trying to battle myself. It's an internal battle for her. And I think Trey and everybody else has to realize that she's going through her own internal issues or battles as well to be able to be with Trey. But I don't know of anything personally, not myself or any friends, to speak on it. But that's the only thing I can think of that Aisha is going through. at this moment.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, that's been one of the one of many controversies throughout this whole season,
Yeah.
and a lot of people actually be like, I used to get together. Like if you want the man, get the man, go get him. So a lot of people are rooting for Aisha and Trey, but again at the same time, as we see Aisha's character, it just isn't easy. The insecurities are high. Whether if Trey is looking at a man's shoes or watch or just just doing something that might
Right.
bring a little bit of fear or insecurity, Aisha snaps quick.
Right. And I get it. I probably would feel the same way. I would be like, I don't know, it's new. It literally is new because I've never dealt with it before. So if I ran across that in real life, I wouldn't really know what to do either because I would have to do my own internal thinking like, okay, do you really want this person? Is this something that you think you can deal with in the long run? And, me being a straight female, we already have to worry about other women in the world, right? And now you're telling me, okay, now I have to worry about all the men and women in the world. That's something that you gotta think and prepare for if you're ready for it. Because any
Oh yeah.
slight look, any side eye, you're gonna be like, oh no, you want them, don't you? It's a fight. It's a fight.
Nice, nice. Hey, I got a question. And actually, before I go to the question from Bruce, just everybody that's just joining, this is the Tough Love Atlanta after show live with yours truly, Ashanti, and myself, co-creator Caleb. And we're just pretty much just doing a wrap up. Again, leave as many questions as possible. Our goal is just to really, be authentic, just let you guys know about the process, let you know how we feel about the characters, and thank you for all the questions thus far. So, a question from Bruce. He said, "This is for you, Ashanti. What's the biggest similarities between Aisha and Ashanti?" And do you know Bruce? I'm just curious.
Yes, I know, Bruce.
Okay, all right. So yeah, so Bruce put it in there. Let us all know.
Okay, yes. Bruce is actually my boyfriend. So
Oh, hey, shout out to Bruce. Bruce is up in there. What's up?
okay, so the biggest similarity between Aisha and Ashanti is that she is candid. She's candid about her feelings, but she's also, well, I guess I'll talk about myself. I am also what's the word? Indecisive at times. Indecisive. And that's why Aisha is. She's indecisive about what she really wants between her heart and her mind. And I struggle with that. Yes, I'm like, I want you today I don't. I want you tomorrow, today I don't. Like I don't know why. But that, and I think that I Aisha is she's herself. And I would say I'm very myself too. Like in any setting, I'm gonna be Ashanti. I don't know how else to be anybody else, but Aisha is always herself. But no matter who she's around, who's in the room, what setting, Aisha is gonna do Aisha, and Ashanti is gonna do Ashanti. So I think that's the biggest thing.
Nice, nice. And I guess for fellow actors, like when you were diving into that character, was that easy for you? Was it just extra authentic? Was there some challenges just like being yourself? Let us know and all the actors out there.
Being Aisha, we are very similar. And I would get all throughout the season thus far, my friends are like, nah, that's Ashanti being Ashanti. Like, that's really her. But at the same time, there is character development that I had to do for Aisha. Some of the scenes or being in these situations and still keeping that character is work that I had to do. Um, I would say that I don't know, that's a tough one. But I'll say that the character work did have to be done. And it it wasn't as hard as some characters because I am so familiar with her. I can relate to her. So I didn't have to go too in depth to bring her out, but I did have to do self reflection on these situations that she's in, the how she acts when she's with the fellows, and it's like whatever, I'm about to do this, whatever, I'm about to do that, but still being like her ghetto fabulous self.
Nice. Again, phenomenal job for everybody out there. We shot this whole series back in February 2022 this year, and it was nonstop. We did half of the season in Atlanta, and we did the other half, all the interior shots in Los Angeles. And for the most part, it was a lot of moving parts, but again, it was a big family. When all the Atlanta folks came in to LA, it was just like it was like a reunion slash, just like true chemistry. So it was like the chemistry you see on screen is actually true behind the screens too. So that was just amazing to watch, amazing to capture, amazing to direct, and
thank y'all for that. Y'all did great on the casting. Y'all did great. Because little does everybody know, or everybody doesn't know, that most of us knew each other before we shot the series. We were in the auditions like, hey, what's up? Like, so it was a really great casting. We already, everybody was kind of somewhat familiar with each other from the acting industry in Atlanta. And so it made it very easy for us to work together in LA or in Atlanta for the first time. Some of us, that was our first time working together. But still we had heard of each other or knew each other from whatever else in Atlanta. And I think the casting was amazing. It was phenomenal. Tough Love is one of my favorite productions or projects that I've done thus far in my 5 years of acting.
Let's clap it up, y'all. Yo. We love bringing those vibes again for all the fans and the audience members out there. We love the whole process. So, continue to support, continue to share. We want a season 2 out of this. So, keep watching, keep sharing, keep showing, everybody that's involved love as well. We got another question from Sammy Prince. Shout out to Sammy Prince. What are some of the preparations that you have to go through before each episode? And really quick, just before you answer, Ashanti, we shoot everything all the way through. Just to clarify, we kind of shoot it like a feature film where we could shoot the first day of filming. We could shoot scene 1, episode 1, a scene from episode 1, and a scene from episode 10. So the process isn't linear; it's non-linear, but at the same time, that is even takes more work for the actors, the production. To just create, making sure that the vibe is consistent there. So it isn't technically preparation for each episode. It's kind of preparation for the whole project itself. So, Ashanti, you can even, I guess, dig back in a little bit more on that. Or as far as you said, you were already saying that you had to do character development. What other type of preparations did you have to do, to gear up for this series?
I would say, in other words, for each scene, what preparation do you have to do for each scene? And with that, every character, not just me, not Aisha, not Lisa, anybody, every actor, actress, you have to realize what is your character going through in that moment. What's happening in that moment. The part or the scene where I ran out the restaurant because Trey looked at the guy's shoes and I ran out. That was really hard because I have to realize, okay, I have to feel slighted in this moment. I have to feel disrespected in this moment to be able to pull out these tears, to be able to give the raw emotion of being upset with this man who's saying he loves me or saying he wants me, but I don't feel that because you're doing this, you're talking to these men while you're around me. So then of course I was drunk, right? So you have to pull out the emotions. I'm drunk in this scene. I'm a drunk, emotional person who feels like I've been disrespected. So you have to pull out things that have happened from your real life. When has that happened in my real life? I can count numerous occasions that I've probably been drunk, emotional, and felt disrespected. So in those moments, think about that. Go back to that place where you were when you felt that in your real life, and then put it all on the table once they call action. So that's what you have to do.
Yeah, and that was actually a really good scene that you picked. We literally, you know, right after that bar scene, after that rap, we went over to the bridge. It was a cold night. I remember we had that cold around Ashanti. But as soon as the coat came off, you know, it was action. And even just the process of that scene too, you know, just the timing of tears. I remember it was a point where, you know, like our first take, you felt like it was just, you know, all tears from the beginning. So, you know, the waterworks came on, but then it was a point that, you know, we felt that like it could be a gradual buildup.
Right.
And, you know, you had to find a moment, and you had to, you know, go to that moment. And then after, you know, some time,
Hmm.
boom, action. We went right back into it. I think by that time, when you was in your moment, I don't even think you was trying to stay warm. I think you was just trying to get there.
No,
But
I'm like, okay, think you gotta, and that's another thing with acting. The elements don't matter. You gotta shoot. So being cold, hot, snowing, whatever, you still have to shoot. And like what you said, there was you wanted the gradual increase into the tears. And that's another thing. Okay, I have to do character development in this moment right now because I can't cry from the jump. Now I have to try to hold it in. Now think of another moment where I was really upset about something and I didn't want this person to see me in my feelings. I didn't want this person to see me cry, or I was just trying to hold it in for my own self sanity, for my own pride and ego. But when you're really hurt, you can't help but to cry. And so, character development in the actual scene while you're shooting is also a thing too. It doesn't stop before the scene. You have to do it while you're actually shooting as well.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do like drink champs. Yo, give it up for that. Give it up. Give it up. Yo, dropping the gems. So let's see. I'm gonna just go down, just show some love here. Sammy Prince, thank you for being in here. My man Jones, he said, what up? We doing good. Shout out, Miracle, always here. Front line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and also Jericho Mitchell. I'm so loving these episodes. We got more, and again, just for housekeeping, we got 2 more episodes left. One more dropping next week on the 20th. So stay tuned for that. And then also, hey, Shanti's rocking the Tough Love shirt. And right now, in this chat, if you go over to our email, the tough love series at gmail.com, do a little screenshot that you've shared the series. We'll send a shirt over to you, a tough love series shirt. And gotta be domestic, gotta be in the US. Not for the international folks. We'll get there soon. But yeah, just for all the people that support, for all the people that like, share. We just crazy. Just had a 2 million view short that just went viral. With Jackie and Kenny, do men pay for Ubers? Yo, the commentary in there is crazy. And just the whole commentary that's been going on from the live Tuesdays
Mhm.
to the social media, just all around. We're just so grateful. But hey, actually, before we close out, Ashanti, first off, let the fans know, where can they connect with you? Where can they find your journey on social media, however? And then also let them know, what projects that you have released since Tough Love, and projects that you're getting ready to release.
Okay. Whew. It's hard to keep up with myself nowadays. First of all, you guys can find me on Instagram at the Ashanti Harris. That's the Ashanti Harris. Follow me. I follow back. Stay tuned. I have a lot of stuff coming. Recently, I released a movie called Four Amigos that is on Amazon Prime. You can rent it for $7.99, I believe, or buy it for $7.99. It's on there. Four Amigos. Um, I have a movie called The Love Coach coming out where I am the lead character. I play the role of Janelle. And I have another movie called Intimate Confessions coming in October. And I believe that will be on Amazon Prime as well. So y'all stay tuned. Everything is coming. It's rolling, okay?
Yo, that's Ashanti. Stay working. You know what I mean? Working actress. You know, just keeping busy. And again, man, on our next live, I have you pull out your script. Her script notes, is real. Like it's like the Bible. The way she has her notes and color coordinated and everything. She do not play any games. Her process is impeccable. So yeah, we gonna close out. Let me just do some final things. We see from the Caribbean, really great. I'm Caribbean. Shout out to the Caribbean. What part of the Caribbean, Sammy? Let us know. And Mame Aguana said, Ashanti, you are beautiful. You glowing over there, girl. But yeah, for the most part, we gonna wrap up this week on the live. Ashanti, any last words?
No, thank y'all. Keep watching because we're not done yet on YouTube. We still got episode 9 and 10. So keep watching. Stay with us. Run the views up. Subscribe. Send it to your friends, aunties, uncles, everybody. Keep us here, y'all, because we want a season 2. Okay, so run it up.
All the way up. Hey. Let's go. All right, cool. Again, Caleb, co-creator of Tough Love series. You know, keep the dialogue open. Share the show. If you want to hit us up personally, the Tough Love series at gmail.com. But until then, everybody have a blessed week. Stay safe. Keep binging Tough Love. You got to.
See y'all.
Peace.